record the beginning. All right, so we're doing this packet. It's a review. This should not be new. It's a review. It's a review. But, you know, for some of you, it might be like an aha moment today. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is this easy. All right, here we go. Hannah and Nancy visits the farmer's market to buy pineapples. The graph below represents the number of pineapples and their corresponding costs. Read the graph and answer the questions. All right, first thing when you're given a graph, what does this line represent and what does the Y represent? So down here, it's number of pineapples. So these numbers, Brian, represent number of pineapples. Super easy, Tanya. And then this represents money, cost, in dollars. So this is $2, $4, $6, so on and so forth. All right? Make sense? All right. Find the unit rate. Okay. Unit rate, also known as constant of what? Proportionality. Constant of proportionality. Ay, ay, ay. Constant of proportionality. So this worksheet tells it to you really nice and simple, unit rate. Sometimes the SBAC, because we've seen those release questions, say constant of proportionality. Constant of proportionality. Constant of proportionality. Spelling test on Friday. Can you imagine? Yeah, here are your vocabulary words. Constant of proportionality. Trapezoid. What other word is tricky in 7th grade math? Supplementary, complementary. What other words? Scalene, isosceles. Those are your vocabulary words. Spelling test on Friday. Can you imagine?
Yeah, can you imagine?
All right. Okay, I will not do that to you. Okay, find the constant of proportionality on the graph. So where do I look? If I have a graph, where do I look for the unit rate? The one, but which one? X or Y? On the X, you're going to look for the 1. So on the X, you're going to look for the 1, and you're going to tell me what is the Y. So you know how ordered pairs are X, Y? So you're going to look for the 1 on the X. Here's my X. Here's my 1. This is where I'm going to look with my crazy eyes. Okay? I look for the 1. Now you should be like, yay! If we have a 1, then the math is going to be so much easier. So look for the 1. Then you're going to look for your line. Oh, here's my line. Here's my dot, right? I have to actually create the dot. Then I look for what's the Y. Okay, what is the value of the Y? 2. So that's my unit rate, 2. But 2 what? What does it represent? 2 cats? 2 dogs?
$2.
Cost in dollars, so $2 per pineapple. Okay, $2 per pineapple is my constant of proportionality, my unit rate. Question that's not on here, but I want to ask it. What's my equation then? If my unit rate is 2. Y equals 2 fancy X. No, you'll say it in your brain and remember the time that you thought 7th grade math was hard, but looking back on it, 7th grade math is nothing compared to how difficult high school math is. Oops, I said that out loud. Hey, you know, there's things I want you to remember in high school. 1, your 7th grade teacher called it a fancy X. 2, your 7th grade teacher hated subtraction. You know, you'll always remember me, and then you'll forget. All right. What does the point A represent on the graph? So here's A. You have to tell me 2 things about A. What does it mean in regards to X, and what does it mean in regards to Y? So what does the point A mean? Good. So you look and go, okay, where is it on? Oh, 7. What does the 7 represent? pineapples. And then you go to the y. Oh, 14. What does the 14 represent? Yeah, so we're going to write that in a sentence. 7 pineapples cost $14. And the test loves for you to type out in sentences what your answers mean. So this would be a perfect example. Okay, what does the dot mean? Oh, the dot means 7 pineapples cost $14. That's what this means. All right, grab a yellow packet. All right, letter C. What?
I can't see.
Oh. Look at us. Oh, kiddo, we're here. We're here to help. All right. There's a reason why I'm giving you this packet right before we start testing, right? This is something we should feel comfortable doing and will probably be on your test. Okay. How many pineapples can Nancy buy for $8?
4.
So you have $8. So I'm going to look up here for 8. Go to my line. 4, right? So 4 pineapples. What is the cost of 2 pineapples? How much?
8.
2 pineapples. 2 pineapples. Number of pineapples is 2. Go to my line. There it is. Just go slower. How much will Hannah need to pay for 5 pineapples? 5 pineapples. Here it is 5. $10. Pretty easy? It's a review. It does ask you some very important questions given the graph. All right. Now let's turn to the second page or first page on the back, page 2. They're not numbered. These are all the graphs. Okay. So now we're going to review. Given the graph, write the equation. Some are easier than others. Let's focus, focus, focus. Then you're going to be working on your own and turning them in for a grade. Okay, so identify the constant of proportionality, K, for each graph and write the proportional relationship as an equation. And look, they use the letter K. Sometimes they'll use the letter R, K. Whatever letter they use, you know how to write these. Have confidence. All right, these graphs, you're used to only looking at this segment right there. You're only used to using this, right? So when they give you the full graph, it might look complicated. But you need to focus just on this one square. Okay, I look for the 1. On the X, you look for the 1. On the X, look for the 1. If it's there, your math is easy. Sometimes. Go up to the line. Yep. There it is. What's Y? 2. So what's my unit rate?
Y equals 2.
Yep. My unit rate is 2. But Miss Amelie, aren't you going up by 1s here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But where's the line? Does the line cross on the 1? Is there a dot right there? Nope, there's no dot right there. The dot's up here. They're there to trick you. Don't get tricked, kids. Tricks are for kids. 2x. Okay? Process that. Process that. All right, number 2. Look for the 1. Look for the 1. Number 2, look for the 1. Where's the dot at? 7. So what's my equation? Can you imagine getting these types of questions, Wendy, that we write on our paper? It would be the easiest thing in the world, right? It would be so amazing to have our whole test be on this. But we can flip our iPads down so we don't get distracted. We'd hate to distract the teacher and have her walk all the way over here because you're on your iPad. That would be just terrible. That would be just terrible. All right, number 3. Is it an easy one or a hard one?
Easy.
Ooh. Ugh. Number 3. Ew.
Hold up, where's the 1?
There is no 1. Tear in my eye. Tear in my... yes. SSID number, kids. Yes. Log in. Yes. That was a close one. He's in charge of testing. So he walks in and we're not testing.
If he comes back.
If he comes back in 5 minutes, we'll all be logging on.
Uh-oh.
That was a close call. No, he knew I wasn't starting today. Or did he? I don't know. Anyways. Is there a 1? No, Diego. So. Okay. So pick any dot. Any corner. I'm just going to go for the first one right here. Right? Do you see that? A little dot right there? Okay. Let me write it down as an ordered pair. What is my x value? 9. What is my y value? 4. Okay, so there's that dot. There's no 1. I shed a tear. Boo. But here's how you write your unit rate. You put, there's 2 ways to do it. You put y inside, x outside, right? Or you write y on the top and x on the bottom. For this problem, we're going to do it this way. So, what number goes on the top? No, what's my y? 4. What is my x? 9. So what's my equation? Can I simplify this? Can I get a nice clean number? No, if I divide this out like old-fashioned way, I get a repeating decimal. No one wants that. So when you get a fraction, and it's going to be a really funky number, like a weird decimal, you just leave it like this. Leave it like this. Your equation is y equals 4 over 9x. Okay? If it's a weird fraction, leave it as a fraction. If it's a weird one. Now, if it's 10 over 2, nah, do the math. All right, let's do, speaking of, number 4. What? Oh, no, there's no 1. We shed a tear. So, here's my dot. What number goes on the top of my fraction? 10. What number goes on the bottom? 2. Because look, 10 and 2, right? Can I divide 10 divided by 2? Yeah. What do I get? 5. Do you guys see how this fraction and number 3 is weird? So we leave it alone. And this fraction, we can actually do the math. So we do the math. So our equation would be y equals 5x. So when you get a weird one, if I were to plug this into my calculator, which I will right now, 4 divided by 9, I get a repeating decimal. Do I really want to write that as my constant? No, so we leave it as a fraction. Now, if I had a calculator and did 10 divided by 2, I get 5. Oh, I can use that number. 5 is pretty cool. So if it's a weird fraction, leave it alone. All right. Yes. Huh? Like this, or the whole purpose of all of this? What? Okay, so each calculator costs $5. If Target sold $1,000 and each calculator is 5, how many calculators did they sell if they sold a total of $1,000? Well, you know each calculator at Target is $5. They sold 1,000. How many calculators did they sell? So they would use this equation. Or, okay, we sold 200 calculators. Oh, they each cost $5. How much money is Target going to make if each calculator is 500 and they just sold 200 of them? That's how they use math like this in the real world. No joke. That's how they do it. All right. Number 5. Ugh. I don't like number 5, but I love number 5. But I don't like number 5, but I have to love it. Okay. Do you see how we're on the negative land? All of these numbers are negative. All of these numbers are negative. So these are negatives and negatives. Okay. Pick a point.
2.
-2?
Yes.
Where does -2 land? -28. These are negative, so it's going down, kind of like a thermometer. If you go down, it's negative. If you go up, it's positive. So it would be negative 28 over negative 2. Ooh, the triangle man. What's negative 28 divided by negative 2? 14. So what would be my equation? So this one's tricky because it's in the negative land. I don't think you'll get anything in the negative land, honestly, but you never know. All right, number 6. I look for the 1. There's no 1. Now, can I put a dot on the 3? No. On the 6? No. On the 9? Yeah. So again, I can't put it if the line's like in the middle. I have to put a dot. I have to put a dot where it's in like a corner, where the line is in a corner. All right. So, what is my x? What's my y? My y is 3. What's my x? 9. No. It's not 9 divided by 3. It's 3 divided by 9, which is not 3.
So y equals 3.
Yes, you can write it as y equals 3 over 9x, or can you simplify 3 over 9?
Yes.
What can you divide by? 3. What do you get?
1 over 3.
Y equals 1 over 3x. Which one do you think is going to get you more points?
Y equals 1 over 3.
1 over 3. Because it shows that you can simplify. This proves to them that you can simplify. This proves to them that you can write an equation. Now, if you write y equals 3x, then you prove to them that you don't know how to set up this part. So be careful and go slow. All right. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. I want you to do the next page. Remember the next page? This was easy. Remember 5 minutes ago we were doing some easy stuff? The calorie content in serving of low-fat milk is illustrated by the graph. Study the graph and answer the questions below. So this is about low-fat milk and how many calories in milk. Okay, so this is servings, like 1 glass, 2 glass, Diego. How many calories in 1 glass of milk? Okay, so go ahead and answer these questions. This is like level 1. Go back to the first page. If you're having trouble, go back, look back at what we already did together. I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes. I would like you to answer these questions in about 5 minutes. I'll check back. All right, what did you guys get for the first one? Tell me your answers. Go. Okay, 102 calories. So y equals 102x. So they're not asking you for the equation. I asked you for the equation, so it would be 102 calories per serving. All right, what does the point F represent? Anybody, go. Okay, I like that. 408 calories for 4 servings. Or 4 servings has 408 calories, however you want to write it. Okay, letter C. What's the daily intake for, how many servings is 204 calories? 2 servings. How many calories are in 8 servings? 816 calories. How many servings of low-fat milk contain 1,020 calories? 10 servings. Good. Can I give you 1 more minute to finish this side? You finished? Cool. 1 more minute to finish this side. Some of you are done. You can start the 3rd worksheet. The 3rd worksheet is what's going to be uploaded to Canvas. So let's do this for another minute. Remember, 2, 3, and 4 are the easiest ones. The other ones are going to be a fraction. Yes, the last one is a fraction. Are you done with this one? Yeah, the last one will be Canvas in a minute. Equation, second equation. 2x, no, 4x. 4x. Because it's 5 and 20, right? 5 and 20, divide that, you get 4. Okay, number 3. What'd you guys get?
Y equals
9x. Good. Number 4, y equals 10x. Very good. Number 5, 6 over 8x, or y equals what? If we simplify 6 over 8, what do you get, Edwin, if you simplify 6 over 8? 3 over 4x. Which one's going to get you more points? The 3 over 4. Because it's simplified. It's 6 over 8 divided by 2 gives you 3 over 4. So that extra step gives you, Tanya, more points. Okay, number 6. What do we get? 1/2. What do kids think it is? The kids think it's 1. Kids think it's 2. But it's 1/2 x. 1/2 x. Alright, so here's your assignment for the next about 5 minutes. You're going to do this page and this page. The last page is about apples and prices. So not pineapples, but apples. You're going to take a picture of this page and this page and upload it to Canvas. So I'm not going to go over the answers. I'm going to correct you on the answers. So you guys have 9 minutes to do this page and this page. And if you need more than 9 minutes, I got you. You can stay in for nutrition. So I need you working faster than what you did before. And if you need help, ask for help now, or you can ask for help during nutrition. It's cool. I'm here. We're cool. We're good. You have 8 minutes to do this page and this page. And if you need help, that's cool. Ask me now or ask me during nutrition. That's okay. I got you.